Good morning to you all. This is Father Jamie Dennis, and I'm here on the back of my caboose, and I'm going to give you all a little tour of my train station area. I'm standing on the back porch of my caboose, and my caboose is not very attractive right now. It needs a new paint job. It was built for the Illinois Central Railroad in 1966 in Centralia, Illinois, and then eventually ended up in a train yard after it was retired in 1986, the year I was born. And then I acquired the caboose in 1998 thanks to some wonderful friends with the Paducah and Louisville Railroad. And now it is officially my business car. Even though it can't move, I call it my business car. It is affectionately known as the Nana's Rest, which is named after my dog Nana, who is actually buried right down here beside the caboose. I have a statue of St. Francis down here, which marks the beginning of my pet cemetery. So Nana is buried there. She's a border collie. And so now we're stepping off the caboose. I have a ramp that's on the bottom step. And you can probably hear my little fountain that I have here. I love fountains, so I have fountains around. And I have this lovely tree line, and I have my pet cemetery along this tree line. And then I have my driveway. Then over here is what I call Union Station Gardens, which is my flower and tree garden here by the caboose. And my caboose is an extended porch caboose, which means it has extra long porches on it, which is unique to this type of caboose. And then it has what is called the extended vision cupola on top, where the conductor and brakeman would have sat, which I have turned into a little lounge area with couches. And then over here you can see underneath the caboose it sits on a piece of track, and you can see some of my plumbing and stuff under there. And then over here at my flower garden, I have gnomes and I have dinosaurs amidst the beautiful flowers. I have lilies, butterfly bush, smoke tree, purple smoke tree that is, Japanese willow, and then I can't remember what the other tree is. And then my butterfly bushes. So now we're walking down the driveway. You can hear my lovely air conditioner on the other end of the caboose. Now we're walking along, and you can probably see my train track to my narrow gauge railroad. Regular trains like what my caboose used to run on, the track is 4 feet 8.5 inches wide. My narrow gauge railroad is about 3 feet wide between the rails. And you can probably see my railroad crossing and railroad crossing signal. This is a functioning railroad crossing. I don't have the signal working yet, but that will come in due time, I'm sure. And the road that crosses the track here goes to what eventually will be the new Union Station complex, which will house my model trains, be the workshop for my train itself, and a gathering space so I can give retreats there. And we're going to have all kinds of fun there. And then you can also probably see what I call a mountain. It's a ridge that runs along the back of our farm. St. Michael's Point. I have a shrine to St. Michael the Archangel that's up there. You can only get there by hiking. And then over here we have Platform 1 of Union Station, which is where you board the train. And I got a new fountain yesterday. So I now have 2 fountains. This is my new fountain that I got yesterday. I love it. It makes lots of noise. I think it even lights up at night, because that makes no difference to me, but anyway. And it's sitting in my flower bed here at the train station platform. And then also in the train station platform, flower bed, that is, I have real plastic bunnies. They're not real fake bunnies, they're real plastic bunnies. And then over here is the train, and I have the train sitting here, and it is out of service at the moment. We have some trees down on the tracks, and then we have to spray the track because there's grass on it. So that's what's going on there. And this engine is a classic design 440 steam engine is what it looks like. Has the great big smokestack. And then down here is Bernadette, my dog. She's thinking the train is getting ready to leave and she doesn't want to be left behind, but it's not going anywhere. But yeah, the train looks like a steam engine, has a boiler and nice big cab that's red, and but it has an 11 horse Briggs & Stratton motor, which eventually is going to be upgraded to something a little bigger. And so anyway, this is Union Station. May you all have a blessed day, and I hope you all can come visit sometime and ride the train with me when everything is up and running. Have a good one.